huge, beautiful bloom.
Oh, wow.
I mean, really, a picture's worth 1,000 words. There's nothing else I can say.
Nothing else you need to say. Just feast your eyes on these.
$29.95. I mean, you want to talk classic, but at the same time, unique. The color is so unique.
So unique, and not only that, look at this petal count. 100 or more petals in one flower, and one flower alone. Look at the size of this. Here's my hand against one flower, and it's almost the size of my hand. I don't have really big hands, but it is almost the size of my hand. Look at the foliage, how rich, how shiny. This is going to last well from spring into the fall season.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep coming back. It's going to grow and be so satisfactory to watch it grow.
Right.
You're gonna have green foliage. You ever heard of Bareroot?
Bareroot.
I'm about to teach you Bareroot. I'm about to teach you that,
Okay.
but you're gonna have green foliage for a little bit when the flower, when you first plant the Bareroot, you're gonna have green foliage in about 30 days. You're gonna have roses anywhere from 30 to 60 days. The fastest growing rose, Bareroot is the way to go. I wanna show you something.
Didn't know that, yeah.
Yes, can we walk over here?
Yeah,
I'll show you how to use. What is Bareroot?
Hey, let's get our hands dirty. Let's have some fun.
What is this Bareroot?
Rosie Anthony, what is this? What is this Bareroot?
Are you ready?
Glad you asked.
Are you
Okay,
ready?
let's see.
When I first learned how to plant with Bareroot and I received this in the mail, I was like, oh my God, it's dead. What did I do? It didn't make it. Here's your Bareroot.
Okay.
This is the way to go, guys, because it is so strong. This is a rose that has grown for about 3 or 4 years, a mature rose. And what we do is we come and we take, we cut the Bareroot. So this is already really strong. A lot of roses that you buy, like at retailers, perhaps like a garden or a knockout rose, for example, they may or may not survive. The root system is weak and it may not make it. So you're taking a big chance. Here, this is gonna make it. Okay, this is already established. All the energies here from 3 to 4 years, super, super strong. And what you want to do to plant this, so this is the top portion of the plant, and this is the bottom. And the way you do it, you see how this is all brown down here, and then you start to see some green up here. Okay, all the brown needs to be planted and the green exposed. So the green is what's going to stay on top of the soil. You could also look at the thorns, that helps. But you want to, we're going to get our hands dirty.
I love it. Let's do it.
That's what we do.
Let's do it. Let's get our hands dirty.
So now we're going to make that hole.
Yes, right.
And then we're going to dig it.
Okay.
And then we're going to cover all of that brown I mentioned. I'm going to need you to pick that up.
Right. So am I putting more dirt in here?
You're going to grab this whole thing.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was
you're
trying to get my hands dirty. All of it in here?
Yes.
Okay, so how do I do this? Just like a round dump?
Dump it in there.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Let's
have
do
fun.
this.
This is about having fun. This is not stressful. This is
getting your
therapeutical.
hands nice and dirty. I just want to get my hands in there. Oh, that feels good. That's nice.
Doesn't
there we
it?
go. Packing it down.
Go.
So
Pack
we don't want to. So you're saying I don't want to cover it up to here. I want to make it sure it's right there.
You want to make sure, yes, all the browns covered.
Love it.
And then you give it a nice soft pat down to make sure no air pockets are there. And then you want to water it. You want to make sure, and this is really, really important with roses or any container gardening, that you have drain holes in the container that you choose.
Okay.
A lot of containers come pre-drilled the holes, or a little section that shows you where to drill the hole, which is usually just straight down the bottom. But make sure you have well drainage. You're going to water this as soon as you get it, and you're going to water it constantly in the beginning. But then it becomes drought tolerant. After the flower and the foliage has established, you're going to see how drought tolerant this is, and you're going to see how hardy this plant is, and it's going to keep flowering. And here's a little pro tip that I want to mention.
Pro tip, listen up.
A way to get this to grow faster, to give you more flowers, as the flowers spent, you want to cut those old flowers out so that the energy distributes to all of the good flowers and the new buds, and you're going to constantly have flower bloom, flower power. That's so important. I say flower power, and what that means to me, a lot of flowers.
A lot of flowers. That's what you want. You see on your screen here, we're about to drop under 500. Because I think what's happening this hour right now, I think a lot of you are realizing this is your opportunity to jump in, so you're ordering more than one. You're picking up a lot at a time here. That's why, even though it's one of our first gardening shows of the year, our quantity is very low. And this is the classic, right? If you think about that rose, it's classic, but this color is very unique, and you can see it right there on your screen. And then the cut. If you want to bring this stem indoors, you cut it, bring the stem in. I mean, look at what you are getting. bring this long stem indoors.
Yes, this gives you this. That is incredible. Look at this. This is like
beautiful.
a work of art. You can make flower arrangements, rose water. I make rose water for like a natural face toner. And it's so easy, and you just
wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of self-care products, potpourri. There's so many things you can do with it. But yeah, I boil the petals, and once the petals become translucent, you just keep that water. You put it in the refrigerator. You've got rose water.
The aroma on this, it is so kind of magical. It's so
Obsessed.
unreal.
I'm obsessed.
Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, $29.95. Just let me ask you, just for people, because I know you're probably like me, maybe this is the first time you're getting this, or maybe this is the first time you're gardening or planting anything. If we are putting it in a pot, what size do you recommend? Because this is a big bloom.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. What size do you recommend?
This is a really good pot here, and this is probably about a 12-inch, but 12, 14-inch what we have here maybe.
Okay, yeah,
so that's a good size pot.
Okay,
but
a nice
you
big size.
can go a little smaller, 10-inch. Don't go too small because they grow really fast, and it will become what we call root bound. It pushes out, and then you're gonna have to transplant to a new pot much sooner than expected. So give it some room.
Okay, so we're getting down to about 400, and with everybody on the lines here, we're gonna have to move on because this is gonna be gone. If you haven't gotten your order in yet, if you haven't dialed the phone number yet,
fragrant.
you can still get yours by using the item number on your screen, 862-265, or the QR code. Jump in now, grab yours now, and we will ship it to you at the appropriate time.
That's right.
Oh man, this is really fun. I want to remind you, all of the live plants that you're getting, when it comes to shipping, you won't pay more than $5.50. So if you see one of them, the shipping is $3.50, and the next one, the shipping is $3.50. Well, you're not going to pay $7. You're only going to pay $5.50. That's it. So keep adding in those live plants, and head over to hsn.com. Just look up leaf and petal. Maybe follow along with us, and I'll show you that map again here in a second. We will ship it to you when it's time for you to plant it. Here it is. I want to show you this map on the screen there. What this map